Well, good evening. It is a wonderful Monday. It is Monday. And so what happens is I come on live on Mondays, as long as we don't have a meeting. So because I love to go to our mentor meetings. And we had a mentor meeting today, and I think it was at 1. Anyways, so I attended that. Meeting. But sometimes they're at nighttime. So, anyways, that's why I'm here tonight, because I didn't have one this evening. So, we're going to talk about the solution that saved my family and changed everything. So, aren't you excited? I am excited. I love sharing about what I do because I love what I do. And I love that it actually helps people out because, man, this is something that I wish I had 20 years ago, but I didn't. 20 years ago, we're not talking about age, okay? We're just not doing it, ain't going there. So let me flip this mirror. Anyway, let's talk. This is the website. This is called granniesgettingpaid.com. That's the website. That is where you go. And at any time, if you're scrolling through YouTube, if you're scrolling through TikTok and you're like, okay, I don't have time to sit and listen and just tell me where I got to go to granniesgettingpaid.com, put your email in, and you will see the details. And then you can decide, yes, for me, no, not for me. It's, you can opt out at any time. So I always like to tell you that it's not like you're stuck. I don't know why people, and I was one of them, that I thought, man, if I give my email, I'm going to be stuck in some kind of like rabbit hole that I can't get out of. It's not like that. I love this. And when I tell you, all you have to do is scroll down to the bottom of the email and you can say, unsubscribe. It's easy. I'll get you out. Don't worry about it. It's done. But if you're interested, then you look. And if you have questions, please ask the questions. That's, if I don't know the answer, I'll find the answer. Okay. So tonight we're going to talk about the solution that has changed my family's life. It is a program, but obviously you're here for a reason. So if you need a change, then you've come to the right place, because I love to help those people that are ready to change their circumstance. Those ones that, I don't know, maybe you're a mom, maybe you're a dad, maybe you're just a man or a woman who has full-grown children who needs to make some money on the side. This is so beginner friendly. This is so easy. Thanks, guys, for the likes. And my goal for TikTok is 1 subscriber. I am going to, I think I am going to start to do some subscriber only lives, because I think I might just take people down a little bit of a, some kind of special. I'm not going to go there right now. Anyways, so I think I'm going to start to do some special lives with TikTok, and they will be only subscriber lives where we can go in and I can actually show you some stuff. So whoever gets to be the first one, have at it. I don't know when I'm going to start doing those, but it's going to be soon. Hey, now, how do you say your name? Harpreet? Is it Harpreet? Harper? No. Anyways, okay, so let's talk about this solution, because I love what it does for us. Now, as busy parents and as maybe of adult children, like I said, it is Harpreet. Okay, good. I said it right. Hello, girl. Thank you for liking. So with this, I'm going to just write down what this is, okay? So that you can see. So I promote a program. Now, what I do is I tend to cycle through, and what I do in these lives is, number 1, If you have questions, ask me any questions, okay? I do my lives so that you can actually see what I'm doing, see what I'm talking about, and ask me questions. I love questions, okay? So Legacy program is completely online, which is number one reason why I love it. It is all online. There's no shipping. There's no inventory. You don't have to purchase like a product to turn around and sell it. And but now hold on a second. You have to purchase the program, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about having to be stocked up. This is a one-time purchase that sells over and over and over if that's the route you're going to go as a beginner. So normally, if you have a business, you normally have to purchase a lot of inventory and then put it somewhere. If you've never owned a business, that's okay. I'm telling you from a business point of view, you have got to buy enough inventory so that you have it there to sell it. This is amazing because you get what is called master resale rights. What is that? Let me explain that to you as a beginner. So what that means is that you can purchase the program. Giselle, hello. You can purchase the program, and then because when you bought that program, you received the rights to turn around and sell that. So I purchased this, and I can turn around with my master resale rights. I can turn around and I automatically have 4 streams of income. 4. I have 4 streams of income. You don't have to come in on this. This is the one that I promote. I promote 4 of them. Okay, so the other 3 have different names. So you can come in on whatever works for you. All right, 1, 3, 6, and 9. Those are the amounts. Those are hundreds. So those are the amounts of the programs. Different. If you have a different goal, it will be based on your goal. However you want to get to that goal, sit down and think about it first. Okay. How long is it going to take you? If you come in on the 1, how long is it going to take you to get to where you want to be? Do you want to make $1,000 a month? Do you want to make 3,000? How much? What is your goal? Because I want you to think about that when you go further to go through and pick a program. So, that is the program. Let's write down master resale rights because it's important for you to understand that that's what you get. You also get, I'm going to jot that down. That's what you get. You get master resale rights. The other thing that you get with this is you get a website. Okay. You get your own website. It is built for you. You don't have to build it. You didn't make this program. I promise you that. You didn't make it, and you get to turn around and sell it as if you didn't make it though. Okay. You are not making your website. It is made for you. This program is made and done, ready to go out the door. You don't have to do anything. So one of the best parts about this business, it's beginner friendly. You get to turn around. You can start as soon as you have a job to do. You have to connect. Turn that down, please. You have to connect your payment gateway to your website that's built for you. But everything that you have need of is provided to you. Everything, every single stinking thing you need, you're going to have. So you get a website. I'm going to put website is made for you, done for you. Let's say done for you. Website. You get a website. Done for you. So basically what you're getting in all of this is a business in a box. You get to unwrap a digital present, okay? Something that was never shipped. You don't have to ship it to nobody else. You don't have to go knocking on doors. You don't have to go calling people. You don't have to be that pain in the butt. You don't have to be that seller, okay? Nothing like that. So why am I here? I'm here because I'm promoting it. I'm sharing, telling, whatever you want to call it. I am here just to tell you what this is doing for me. Okay? If you choose, you can go, hey, can you tell me more? Hey, I would like to do that. How do I do what you're doing? And then I'm going to tell you. I'm not chasing you. I'm not knocking on your door. I'm not reaching out an email. I'm not doing anything like that. I don't need to do any of that because I show up, I tell, I share, and then you guys decide. You say, yeah, that's something I would like to know more information about. And if that's the case, you go to grandysgettingpaid.com, you put your email in, and then you can go from there. Decide if it's for you, decide if it's not for you. And if you have questions, that's where you would ask too. So let's moving right along. You get to promote a product. I'm going to sneeze. Woo, I think I'm going to sneeze. I hope I don't sneeze. I feel a tickle in my nose. So you get this digital program, okay? It's actually 4. Now you get 100. Let me repeat that. 100% profit. Absolutely, 100%. You get 100%. Well, you're going to ask me, how does anybody make any money? $29 website fee. You pick your program, one out of the 4 of them, okay? Remember, whatever one you come in on, you can promote that one and the ones underneath it. That's very important. So the other thing is that with those, okay, so you pick your program, you can promote that program and the ones underneath it. You can't go up, you can promote the ones underneath it because your website is going to be built for that. Okay, so if you come in on Legacy, right away, you're going to have 4 streams of income. If you come in on Digital Mastery, that's the 6. You're going to have 3 streams of income and so and so and so. All right. The other thing you need to remember is that you're going to do the same work. Okay. If you're going to promote the Launchpad, which is 100, you're doing the same work as I would when I'm promoting the Legacy. It's important to take note. The other part of this is that you can indeed upgrade. So if you want to come in on the 3, you want to come in on the 6, you can upgrade. Okay. Within 30 days, the only difference is you're going to pay that. Whatever the difference is between the 6 and the 9, you're going to pay the 3. If you upgrade, you also have to pay the $29 website fee again. Yes, I'm sorry. You do have to do that because somebody builds that website for you and they have to go back in and they have to rebuild another website for you based on the upgrade. So it makes sense and it's fair. I just want you to think of that when you're deciding, hey, which program do I want to come in on? Those are 3 important factors that need to be part of your decision-making progress, okay? But you get 100%. So let's say you come in on the 6 and you sell the 6. Not only did you just make back your investment in that sale, but I have to say this as well, you make 100% profit. So you made it. We're just speaking hypothetically. If you came in on the 6 and you sold the 6, that means you made it back in your first sale. Plus, you get 100% profit. So you get all that 6. The $29 website fee is the thing where they're making the money. It doesn't sound like a lot to me. I'm sure it isn't a lot. But there is nothing out there that is even comparable to what this is for beginners, for anybody that wants to make money online, for people who are just searching for something real, searching for something legit, searching for something simple that isn't going to take up 6 hours a day. This is it. I mean, you don't need to look any further. It is not hard. It is simple. We show you how to do everything that you need to do inside of the program. So when you're in the program, There's a step-by-step process to follow. It is easy. There's nothing out there like this, and it is for the people who need it the most. As far as I'm concerned, people that don't have letters behind their name, people that don't have certain experience. You don't need any experience. You don't need to know tech. You don't need to know or have letters behind your name. Or most important to me is being able to work from home, being able to be at home, have a flexible schedule. So if anything I'm naming off fits you, then this is you, because I want the flexibility as a mom. I see moths bugging around outside. As a mom, I needed the flexibility. And as you get older, that has nothing to do with this live. But okay, so we need the I needed the flexibility. I also didn't want to talk on a phone. I do not want to talk on a phone. And if you are in our community and you're talking on the phone, I don't know what you're doing, man. I really don't. I had words with somebody. I had words. It sounds like a terrible thing. No, I was talking to somebody today, and I was thinking, why would you talk on the phone? Why? I mean, the whole idea of this program is not to reinvent it. We don't want to reinvent something that works, right? I just want to follow a step-by-step process that's going to help me to stay at home, to make money online. So don't reinvent something that's already proven to be profitable. Why would you do that? Don't go outside. It is 2 hours of income earning activities. We're not talking about anything outside of that, okay? One platform, 2-hour workday. One platform, 2-hour workday. I'm not sending DMs to anybody. I will never reach out to you through a DM. I will communicate through email. So when you go here and you put your email in, you're going to get a response from me, a reply email. Then you're going to have my email address. I don't give out my email address. You got to go there. You got to put your name in. And then you'll have access to me, and I will have access to you. You will know it's me. I will know who you are and what your email is. I'll know your name and I'll know your email. That is very important. You need to stick to the plan. So it is very important. If you want to see success in this, follow the plan. It is so beginner friendly. It is, I can't even say that enough. I just can't say it enough. It is for beginners. Okay. Let's stay there. If you want to go further, I don't talk about that. I might do that on the TikTok subscriber only lives. I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking about it because I can help those ones who want to go further. But on these lives, I'm not. What's the plan? That's a kind of, are you new here? That's my question first. If you are new, I promote a program called The Legacy. So there are four programs within this. You're going to have to be more specific because I'm not entirely sure. Is that Minx? Minx? I think it's Minx. Hi, Minx. So that's it. Oh yeah. Well, it's a blueprint. It's a plan. It's the program. It's the actual program. So when we get into the community, I promote a program called Legacy, has 4 income streams. You follow that step by step. You're given, when I say the plan, you're given a video to follow, videos. Okay, you follow them, but we have a community. We have, I don't even know what we're at now, 42,000 people. So it's your business, but you're not left by yourself. Okay. So there's a plan that you follow. We master the 2-hour workday. Master it. That's the goal. Are you going to get that in the first day? Probably not, because you're going to look around. You're not going to know what's going on. You have to master it. That's the whole idea. If you want life back, if you want to have time to go have fun, time to just do what you want to do, but have the ability to make money. That's what it's like. That's what it's about. What made you look into this? My short story, I have two stories, two major stories, but my short story, I'll tell you my short story. In June, I was driving, rainy night in Texas, and I looked down and I realized my Black Beast, my Suburban, is revving really high. And I turned to my son and I said, "Is that normal?" And it's raining and I can't tell. And I'm like, "Is it really? Should my truck be doing this? Because I'm getting this. No, it shouldn't be doing this, right?" And he looks at me and he's like, "I haven't got a clue." And I'm like, "Ah." So we stopped door dashing, come home, and the next day I get out, I go take it around the block, and I'm like, "Great. I knew it. The tranny was gone." So I lost my tranny and I lost my truck and my job in the same day. And it's not the first time that I lost a job. But the other time was moons ago, and I was in my 20s, and they let a bunch of us go from an accounting firm, and it was awful. So this one was like, I don't know. I mean, it happens. I lost my truck and my job in the same day. So a couple days before I lost my truck, I was scrolling on TikTok. I scroll looking for laughs. That's what I'm looking for something to laugh about. That's why I do TikTok, or that's why I did do TikTok. And I saw this girl, and she was talking, and I heard her say she was a homeschooling mom, and she said something about God and something else, and I was like, "Hey, she seems pretty cool." So at first, the first time, must have stopped long enough that the algorithm picked it up, because I must have stopped enough time, and then I scrolled thinking, I don't know what she's talking about, but I'm not interested in whatever it was. Well, when the truck broke, and then a couple days later, literally like maybe two, I was back on TikTok looking for something to laugh about, and who pops up but her? And I stopped this time because now I'm in a different position. Now I don't have a job and a truck, and she was talking about money. So I stopped and I was like, "Okay, wait a minute. What are you talking about? Now I want to know. I have to know, what are you talking about?" And I sat and I listened, and I believe that was on a Thursday or a Friday when I heard her, and I didn't even need to hear very much. I was like, "Okay, what are you doing?" Number three things I remember. Number one, can I do it from home? She was like, "Yep." Number two, do I have to talk on a phone? Because that's a major, major, major deal. No. And number three, did I need experience, education, training, a degree, anything? No. I said, "Good, let's go. What do I got to do? Give it to me. I want to know. I can do this." And I never looked back. I was like, "Okay, this is amazing." And then when I got in, I realized, man, I realized the value, and I didn't even know the value. And when I say value, you don't even know what you get access to until you're in it. You're like, "Man, this should be a lot more than what she's saying." But you're opening up a door that you didn't know was available to you. And I love what it stands for. I love who it helps. I love that it's changing moms' lives, women's lives. I've seen it change people who have retired, who are needing supplemental income. I've seen it change them. I've seen it change the lives of single moms in the world, not just like in US, not just in Canada. I'm a Canadian and I live in Texas. But I've seen it change people's lives. And I was like, and this is after I came in, after. And I was like, man, I am so thankful, because I know that there's other programs out there now. Now I know, but I am so incredibly thankful that I came out on this, because I'm not interested in all the other stuff that's out there. I love what this is. I love who it helps. I love that I can do this. I don't have to sit on a phone. One of the biggest issues is phone for me. Now, I don't know if it is for everybody else. Caroline, I'm going to sneeze. Hello, Caroline. So sorry, I can feel the tickle in my nose. Anyways, so that's what this program does for you. It gives you the ability to make money. Now, I don't talk about how much. I can tell you this. I have 4 programs, right? The 4 programs that I promote are 1, 3, 6, and 9. Those are hundreds, okay? So because I promote 4, thank you for the baby penguin. Because I promote 4, those are the 4 different amounts that I see. Okay. So, and also you have to think about this. Thank you. You have to think about this. Not only can you see any of those amounts, but you can actually see a mixture of those. So sometimes I will post somebody's win on my videos. Okay. You might see I post somebody says they made 1K or somebody says they made 1,800. You need to look at it. I know it's your mind is like, how can they do that? How can you make that in one day? Because we're not in a normal job, okay? When you're in sales, when you're in a business, it's different. And when you take it online like this, it's a game changer. And when I say that, it is a game changer, okay? So 1,800 is 2 customers. Can you get 2 customers in a day? Yeah, the possibility is there. It is absolutely positively there. So those are the amounts. Now, if you come in on 3, that gives you 2 streams of income, okay? So that you understand. I always want you to have a clear understanding of what you're getting into, what you're doing, how it works. So if I don't cover a question and you don't ask it, I can't help you. So I need you to ask me the questions that it doesn't matter what the question is. I will do my best to answer. But if you come in on 3, okay, you're going to have 2 streams of income, which means because of master resale, where is it? Because of the master resale rights, you get to promote the 1 and the 3. So think about that. Those are the kinds of things that you would see coming in, okay? Those are the amounts that you would see because you're promoting the 1 and the 3. So it could be 2 1s, it could be a 1 and a 3, it could be 2 3s, 3 3s, whatever. So when you're deciding what program is best for me, well, what is your goal? Like, what's going to change your life? Because everybody has an idea. Okay, I would like to make 4. I would like to make 5. I would be happy if I just had an extra 1 a month, an extra 1,000 or an extra 2,000. Be realistic with what your goal is, but also keep in mind that it is easier to reach that with a high in demand program. So the ones they're not really sold all that much. There are some that are sold, but the 9 does sell the most because most of us want to get to that 6-figure income earning level. Most of us. Some of us, no, but if we sold 2 of those legacies, right? You got to remember this. You're doing the same work. So the only difference is you're starting off at a different number. So if I come in on the 1, I can only promote the 1. I can only sell the 1. But if I come in on the 9, I can turn around and promote all of them. And I made my investment back in my first sale with the 9 because the 9 is the one that sells the most. And when I go into the community and I show you guys, some of the wins, you'll be like, oh, I don't see too many. I think 6s. I don't know. I think Michelle did something about it one day. I know the 9s sell the most, the 1s not so much, and the 3s and the 6s, I don't know where those are on the scale of things. But I just want you to remember, Jay, can you give me a Kleenex, please? I just want you to remember my nose is running. I can feel it. My nose is going. So I just want you to understand, okay? And I put in that 2 hours, and then you should put aside an hour for learning. So that's about 3 hours a day, okay? Give or take. Thank you, love.
Give or take.
So that's about 3 hours a day. You're going to do the same work that I am, okay? But you're not going to be able to get the same income. Because if you come in on 3, you're only going to be able to promote the 1 and the 3. And that, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong. You come in on what fits you. I'm just giving you different perspectives and different views on the situations. And I want you to make the best well-informed decision for you, because I don't want you to get into the program and go, man, I came in on the 3 and I want to go to the 9. And, because you got to get set up. You have to take your payment gateway, set that up to your website. The website's built for you. Like I said, you get your website, but you got to go in there and connect it. So you would have to connect it twice, and you would have to pay for that website fee twice, because they make it for you. It is made for you, depending on what you come in on. So and we talked about the 100% is yours. That's basically all we were going to go over tonight, is just a general idea of the program, because tomorrow we're going to talk about how does the automation affect you? What is automations, and what is having an automated system? So tomorrow night we're going to talk about that. But if you have questions, by all means, ask me questions. That's what I'm here for. I cannot tell you every single aspect of this in one live or in one video. It is impossible for me to do that. So if there's something that pops in your head and like, well, what about this? Just ask. I don't care where, if it's all live, if you see a video, if you want to ask a bunch of questions, do me a favor and go to grannysgettingpaid.com. Put your email in. When you get the email back from me, because it's an automated system, it's automated, then you can ask me whatever you want. Now, I will answer, and that part is not automated because I'm going to see it, and then I will respond to you in all of the questions. If you have like 2 or 3 questions, then do that, and I'll answer them, okay? Do my best to try to cover different aspects of our business every single day and every single live. So like I said, tomorrow we're going to go over, what does automation mean? What is that for you? Because the same system that I get that makes me sleepy money, my favorite kind of money is sleepy money. And if you've never, ever heard me talk about sleepy money, let me tell you how that works. It means you go to bed at night, and then, okay, in the middle of the night, have you ever gotten up, looked at your phone? Please tell me. I have people that look at their phone, and I'm not the only one that gets up in the middle of the night and goes, what's going on Facebook? Any drama? No, I'm just saying, I do look at my phone, but not for drama. But you look at your phone in the middle of the night. And have you ever received money? That's sleepy money. You wake up and, oh, what? I got money. Has that ever happened for you? Would you like to have a taste of that? Because I'm telling you now, when you get a taste of what that is, you're never going to want it. You will always want to have sleepy money. I have it. I have it with this, and I have it with Etsy. I have 2 Etsy shops, but this is my bread and butter. So the Etsy shops, I find fun in it. This is what I find is fun. This is my bread and butter. The Etsy is fun. I get 100% with this, which is why it's my bread and butter. Okay. We're promoting these programs that are high in demand. My Etsy, they're in demand. I sell them, but I'm not getting 100%. So there's a big difference in that. Like I get I don't know. I think they take about 15 to 20% by the time they take, like, I think it's 15 to 20. If anybody's with Etsy, they can tell me because I can't, I figured it out once, but it's not the same. So this is beginner friendly. And obviously with Etsy, you would need to know a little bit more about what you're doing, which is why this is my bread and butter. This is why it's beginner friendly. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys 3 seconds to screenshot that. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, tomorrow we're going to talk about the automations. I will take in TikTok inside of our community quickly to show you some of the wins. YouTube, I'm really sorry, I can't take you in because you're on my camera, and TikTok is on my phone. But if you want to jump over to TikTok, you can go to my, it's called The Digital Granny. And you can, if you jump on now, you'll be able to come sneak in and see the inside of our community for a minute. Let me just grab it up. So thank you so much for joining. I will be back tomorrow night. Yes, I don't think we have I hope our meeting is not at night. Oh, maybe it is at night. Let me check, make sure that the meeting is before I say I'm going to be back tomorrow night. It might be smart for me to check this first, right? Let me check the calendar. That's tomorrow night. Okay, so I probably won't come live tomorrow night. Okay, take note, everybody. I'm not going to be live because I'm going to be in a legacy meeting, which I absolutely love those meetings. Thank you, YouTube. If you have questions, ask me. Just go to the website down below. Thank you so much. Now,